All right, I'm Dominic for WTT here with Stages and Stereos. How you guys doing today?
Pretty
Doing
good.
well.
Can't complain.
Super well.
All right, so how about all of you look into the camera and introduce yourself to everybody? And what is your role in the band?
I'm Daniel and I sing.
I'm Zach and I play guitar.
I'm Donnie and I play drums.
I'm Ian and I play bass.
Okay, how did the band first start off?
Well, just a bunch of dudes playing music together, it was more about camaraderie. We were just, a bunch of friends and bands wanting to tour, and we were in separate bands. There was a band called Savor for Sunrise and a band called We Are Action, and those two bands kind of merged into Stages and Stereos, but we just grew up playing music with each other. And the band now, that's a tough question because the band now in this form is a different band than when we started. We have Donnie and Zach. They're the two newest additions, and it's helped and changed our sound a ton. And these guys were in a band called the Sophomore Attempt, and we played shows with them growing up as well.
So, do you guys remember your first gig together? Obviously, it's more recent than when you first started.
Our first gig as this lineup was actually the first day of the Go to Hell tour with Go Radio last year.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys like doing when you're not playing music?
When we're together, when we're not doing like business stuff for the band or practicing and stuff, we just goof off and
We're really good at goofing off.
yeah, act really stupid. Like if there's any way for people outside of this band to see or hear what we talk about, it would not be humorous at all.
It wouldn't make
But
any
we
sense.
just feed off of it. So
You gotta have fun.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yep. What's the craziest thing that's ever happened to you guys on a tour?
Oh.
This is for days. We could talk about this for days.
I would go with the Buffalo story.
I had
I
had a lady. We stayed with these kids. Not kids. When I say kids, it makes it sound like I'm talking about like a 12-year-old. These are like some of our friends in Buffalo, or they're fans of the band, and they seemed really cool, nice guys. Turns out their mom, sweet lady, is a little off the wall. And she tried to exorcise a demon out of me.
Oh, wow.
She thought I had a demon, and I was in the bathroom, and she just comes in the door and she goes, "Let's do this." And I'm like, "What? We're going to do what?" And she was like, "Don't get this demon out of you." Started praying, so I just kind of let it ride. And
She did give me medicine, though, because I was sick for like 3 weeks on the tour.
She made me feel better.
And she gave me some antibiotics, which I was super sketched out
Yeah,
about at first.
she could have been like putting rat poison in there.
Yeah, but it actually worked. So.
She's a sweetheart. I don't mean to speak illy of her, but that was crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah. In a nutshell, that's what happened.
Well, you guys just recently put out your latest single called Small Town Favorites, and it's going to be on your EP of the same title, set to release September 17th. What do you guys have?
September 24th.
Oh, sorry.
It's got pushed back.
Okay.
It's not your fault.
Well, what things are you going to do different on this EP rather than your previous one, Anchorless?
I mean, we made a way less guitar-heavy record, I would like to say. I mean, this guy was pretty much the head honcho of putting that together, and I mean, just layering sounds, and it's a little bit more produced, and we worked with two producers on it, Zach and Ken, and we did so many different things.
I think we really built the songs around the vocals
Yeah.
this time around, as opposed to just writing songs and
We
singing
had-
to them.
And we had time.
Yeah. And we tried to, step out of the genre that we're kind of pigeonholed in right now, just being from Tallahassee and all that. We still definitely have those influences, but we're trying to kind of step out to be able to do our own thing.
Yeah, so is a single giving something people are going to see more on the EP, or is it just, are you going to have a variety of things on the album?
It's pretty consistent. It's a pretty consistent EP. That song represents the EP really well.
Yeah.
I have to
It's
say.
got all this sonic palette of the whole record is kind of mixed up in that song.
So why should people check it out? What is the main reason to go out and get it?
Because it rocks.
Yeah,
Because
righteous.
it rocks.
It's righteous.
It's definitely a developed, more mature sound for stages and stereos, and if you've ever been a fan of our band, like, this is a great time to be a fan of our band because we're progressing, we're moving forward, and we're finally on the road all the time now, and so yeah.
How would you describe the change of your sound over the years?
I mean, the same way in every band would. I mean, we matured. Hopefully we didn't, digress, So, I mean, we want to move forward all the time, and you don't want to you don't want to write the same song over and over again. So, I mean, we've just matured, and, like, these guys, like I said, like, they're not new, but the last record we did was really rushed, and it's, like, such a big step, like, just having these musicians, like, as a part of the band. So it's definitely moved so many steps forward.
Yeah, obviously you guys been through a lot. Well, the original members have been through a lot with the hiatus and then you guys coming back. So if you look over everything, what is a main point or a moment that sticks out to you in your in the band's career?
I don't know, that's tough.
I think like the highest point, or
Yeah.
definitely this tour we got coming up, the Glamour Kills tour.
Yep.
I think when Anchorless got to, like, I mean, it's not a huge thing, but to us, we were really stuck in Anchorless on the release date when it got up to like 25 on the alternative charts. That was cool on iTunes. That was a high point for me.
Yeah.
Seeing it like above Green Day and like stuff like that was just crazy.
Yeah, it's not the hardest thing to do, but it definitely felt good to see our name amongst those names. Like, that was really cool.
What approach do you take to writing your music?
It really just comes in waves, and it could happen anyway. Like, we could have a riff or like just like a melody or a structure, and like basically we kind of pitch it, and if the band likes it, then we sculpt it together. We usually have like a verse or a chorus or just one part that we mold together as a band, or maybe sometimes someone will have like an entire structure, and we just make it into stages and stereos.
So, who writes the lyrics? I assume you do?
I write most of the lyrics, but I do get help. Like, if Ian writes lyrics, Zach has written lyrics. It's definitely not, I definitely don't write every single lyric for sure. Some of the best ones come from other people.
Alright, let's see. If you could tour with any band at any time in the history, who would it be?
We going down the line?
Foo Fighters.
Let's go this way. That's a good one.
I'm just gonna say Metallica, just because it'd be crazy and it wouldn't make sense.
I'm gonna say Mayday Parade, Man Overboard, and Cartel. So I'm really excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to say Saves the Day. Or The Killers. Let's say a tour with us opening up for Saves the Day, headlined by The Killers.
That would be a good
awesome.
tour.
Smash.
Well, as you guys said a couple times, the Glamour Kills tour is coming up for you guys.
Yeah.
If you didn't hear it, or I'll repeat it again, Mayday Parade, Cartel, Man Overboard, and Stages and Stereos are going to be there. And they're actually going to be in the Tampa area. Do you remember what the date is that you're going to?
November 27th?
Yeah, November 27th.
At the Orpheum.
So, what things are you guys excited about with that tour?
Oh man, so much. We get to go to so many cool places. Like, we're even going to Canada.
Oh, wow.
So I've never been to Canada. So like Canada, LA, I'm excited about that. And so just like the places we're gonna visit that I've never been to before is really exciting for me.
Yeah, so is there anything that you guys would like to say to your fans before we go and get to the acoustic session?
Check out Small Town Favorites and catch
September
us
24th.
at the Orpheum.
We love you guys so much. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for paying
Thanks,
attention.
thanks for the interview, man. It's
No
great.
problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is Dominic with Stages and Stereos. Thank you guys so much. Check them out.
Riddle me this, do you love me now? Life is a mess, and I need to feel safe somehow.
song was called 1990. It's on our new record, Small Town Favorites. Smash.